My name's Luciale, one of the JTC coaches, and I'm going to talk you through the ideal 1 hour practice session for your singles matches. This can be done with any level, for club coaches up to professional players. So a lot of people maybe walk to the back of the court and start hitting balls. For me, I prefer to start in the boxes with my players and do a lot of close volleys. I think you get the opportunity to hit a lot of balls. It speeds up their hand-eye coordination and also their sharpness. So the first drill we're going to do is simply close volleys, but I want the players to count, and they've got to try and get 30 in a row. The only other stipulation is that they can't hit the same volley twice in a row, so they must hit one forehand, then a backhand. And then the next drill again is still in the boxes. We're going to move back to the service line, and the players are trying to work together, and they're again trying to get a rally of 30 with the goal of making sure that it is inside the boxes, so they're not hitting the ball too hard, so they're able to control that ball and get the consistency up. So again, they're going to do up to 30 as a pair. And then the third one, which again is in the boxes, is actually going to be a game. It's going to be up to 5, and they're going to play half court, no tram lines. And the only rule is that they can't hit 2 volleys in a row. This gets them moving, it gets them competing. You've got the scoring aspect, which I think is important to get going at the start of a session.
So the next drill we're going to do is to progress the players to the baseline. What I find often with club players is that when they're warming up ground strokes, they often hit way more forehands than backhands. So if the ball comes on the right of the centre striker there, they play a forehand. If it goes on the left, they play a backhand. A couple of little teaching points. They're going to try and have good footwork around the ball. They're going to try and take care of their contact points so they get them in front of their body. And lastly, they'd like to get the ball as often as they can past the service line so they cause their opponent a bit of trouble with the depth of the ball. So we're going to progress now with a bit more of a tactical element. We're going to train the ground strokes in the cross court. So this will be done both on the forehand and backhand side. The first progression is to play cross court with no change of direction. And the players are looking to either get the ball to go deep through the baseline, or if the bits of ball's a bit shorter or a little bit wider, to try and play an angle. We're going to add a scoring element to play first to 7, so it's a bit competitive as well, so you're challenging each other. From there, we'll then score it where the player has the opportunity to change direction down the line. And the way you earn the right to change direction is by breaking the sideline twice. So one of the players breaks the sideline, his opponent calls out yes. If he then breaks the sideline again, he calls out yes, and then it's his opportunity to change the ball down the line, and we don't play it out, we just start the drill again.
Okay, so this is the next 10 minutes of our practice. We're going to work on approaching on both the forehand and the backhand. So Jack's going to start first. He's going to approach alternating sides. His first approach goes to Roy's forehand, his second approach to Roy's backhand, and they're going to play the open point. We'll go first to 7 with Jack approaching, and then we'll switch round and Roy will do exactly the same thing. So we're looking for an athletic position at the net and really trying to close the net, take control of the point. Okay, after that we're going to do a first to 5. We're still working on the approach, but we're going to go slice approach. So we're going to go backhand slice, alternating backhand slice cross for one point, then backhand slice line for the next point. First to 5 with Jack approaching, then after that we'll switch around and Roy's going to approach. So we're going to progress on to serve and return. They're going to warm up their serves, and then we'll play a tie break first to 7 with Jack serving the whole time. He's only going to get 1 serve, so it's going to be his second serve. He's going to go first to 7, and let's see, normally the percentage is about 50-50 for who wins this one. And Roy's going to work on his attack in second serve return. Then they'll switch around, do the same thing. So we're going to finish off with a 10-point tie break. Normal 10-pointer, both of them serving, 2 serves each. And it's a good way to finish the session, really good competitive tennis, and see who can win the end of the session.